Happy morning, children. Welcome to 12th standard computer application. This is part 6, sixth video for chapter 2. You know what is the name of the lesson? Adobe PageMaker. The learning objectives of this lesson are formatting a document. Formatting can be done in two ways. Character formatting. Formatting the document we are going to see. Next is changing text color. Then comes drawing. How to draw lines, rectangles, shapes in your document. That also we are going to see. And how to draw polygon. Polygon using polygon tool. And finally, how to draw a star using polygon tool. These are the learning objectives of this video. First, coming to formatting a document. What do you mean by formatting? Formatting is nothing but a process of changing the general arrangement of text. Text means what? All the characters whichever you are typing is considered as text. Text is nothing but a set of characters. What do you mean by font? A font is a set of letters, numbers or symbols in a certain style. Already one set of style will be available for font. Each font looks different from other fonts. So we are going to change the font color, font style, font size. Okay. This can be done using two ways. Formatting can be done, or character formatting can be done in two ways. One is using character specification dialog box. Second one is using control palette. So in a dialog box itself, you can change whatever size you want for font, whatever color you want, whatever style you want. That can be done in character specification dialog box. Another one is using color palette. Color palette will be available on the screen. Using that you can format the character. First one is how to format the character using character specification dialog box. Character formatting means making the character bold, italic, underline, font type, font size, font color, etc. So for that you have to go to type menu. Before that you have to select the text. Whichever text you want to format, those text should be selected first. Then only you have to choose type character to get the specification dialog box. Okay. So in that dialog box you can make appropriate changes. Then comes character formatting using control palette. Control palette will be always visible on the screen. If it is not visible, go to window menu, then select show control palette. Show control palette, or you can press this shortcut key in the keyboard. Okay, so immediately the character control palette will appear. This is called as character control palette. In this palette itself, you have all the icons like bold, italic, underline, small letters or capital letters, then font style, font size you can change. Okay, all these can be done. So there are two ways to format the character. One is using character dialog box, character specification dialog box. Another one is character control palette. Able to understand? Next, how to change the text color. Text color, if you want to change, means first you have to select the text. Then go to window menu, show colors. Color palette appears. Then click the color whichever you want. Okay. That's all about the character. Next comes drawing. We are going to draw lines, rectangles or ellipse. Rounded corner rectangle, polygon. We are going to draw a star using polygon tool. Drawing a star with given number of sides and require inset using that. Okay. So first drawing lines. There are two lines, line tool in a toolbox. First is normal line tool. Second one is constrained line tool. What about constrained line tool? First tool is normal line tool and can draw straight line at any orientation. Any side you can draw. Okay, whereas the second constrained line tool that draws only at increment of 45 degrees. So 45 degree increment only it will draw. So regarding line, there are two lines. Next, we can draw a dotted line also. How? Double click the line tool. Same line tool. A custom stroke dialog box appears. In that, you will be having a list of dotted lines with different style. Select the required stroke style, then click OK button. Okay. Now the cursor changes to crosshair. Crosshair is nothing but plus symbol. Click and drag on the screen to draw the dotted line. Then after drawing, release the mouse button and the lines will be drawn and selected with sizing handles on either end. Why? To resize the line. If necessary, you can resize the line. Next, how to draw rectangles or ellipse. First, you have to click on the rectangle tool. If you want to draw rectangle or square, you have to select rectangle tool. If you want to draw ellipse or circle, you have to use ellipse tool only. So now we are going to draw rectangle. Click and drag anywhere on the screen. Then release the mouse button when the rectangle or ellipse of the desired size you got. Okay. Then if you want to draw a square using rectangle tool, you have to press the shift key while you are drawing to constrain the shape to a square. Okay. Using ellipse tool, if you want to draw a circle, you have to press shift key also. See, this will in this topic you will get some doubt. So for that sake only, I have arranged a practical session also. I have drawn rectangle as well as square using rectangle tool, ellipse as well as circle using ellipse tool. I have explained clearly. Now after this theory session, immediately you will be viewing the practical session also. Next, you can draw a rounded corner rectangle. Rectangle tool will draw a rectangle with a sharp end only. But you can draw the rounded corner rectangle also. How? Double click the rectangle tool in the toolbox. Immediately what happens? The rounded corner dialog box appears. Whereas if you want to draw normal rectangle with broad shapes, you have to single click. Here rounded corner means double click. Then click OK. The cursor changes to crosshair. Click and drag anywhere on the screen. Then release the mouse button. Press the shift key as you draw to constrain the shape to a rounded corner. Okay. So next comes polygon. Using polygon tool, you can draw the polygon. Polygon is nothing but closed figure. Click on the polygon tool from the toolbox. The cursor changes to a crosshair. Click and drag anywhere on the screen. As you drag, a polygon appears. Then release the mouse button when the polygon is of desired size. Okay. So which is a polygon here? This one is polygon. This tool is called as polygon tool. Next, how to draw a star using polygon tool. This is a very important 5-mark question. Click on the polygon tool. You know that. The cursor changes to a crosshair. Click and drag anywhere on the screen. Polygon appears. Okay. Release the mouse button. After that only you have to go to element menu. In that element menu, click the polygon settings. Polygon setting dialog box will appear. In that dialog box, type 5 in number of sites. 5 in number of sites text box. And in star insert text box, you have to type 50%. Then click OK. Immediately 5 sites star will appear. Okay. Next, drawing a star with given number of sides. The value of star insert is 50%. The number of sides here is 15. 15 sides. The result of the star shape like this only. Here, second one, the value of star insert is 25%. Okay. Next is 35%. Number of sides is 70. See the changes. In a single screen, I have drawn 3 stars with different number of sides. 15, 25, number of sides is 70 also. And in star insert also I have changed the values. Next comes practical session. Okay. Thank you.
Happy morning, children. This is practical session. Now I am going to explain whatever I have explained in theory part. So first is drawing. Drawing lines. This is a line tool, and this is a constraint line tool. I told there are two types of line tool. Okay. So first is normal line tool, where we click and draw in any orientation you can draw. Okay. Whereas this constraint line will draw with the increment of 45 degrees. See here, this is 45 degrees, this is 180 degrees. Like this constraint line will draw like lines like this only. Next is about drawing a rectangle or ellipse. Click the rectangle tool. You will be able to draw the rectangle. When you click this rectangle tool, and if you press shift key and draw, definitely it will draw a square only. Square. So rectangle tool, by pressing this, hold down the shift key. Square. Shift key you have to press it properly, then only you can draw square using rectangle tool. Okay. Now next is about ellipse. Using ellipse tool you can draw ellipse as well as square. Ellipse as well as circle. While drawing circle, you have to hold down the shift key. See, first I am going to draw ellipse, so click ellipse tool, draw. Whenever you are going to draw circle using ellipse tool, you have to press the shift key. Then ellipse will become a circle. Able to understand? Next is polygon. Drawing polygon. See polygon. Okay, if you want to draw a star using polygon tool, I am going to draw a star using polygon tool. For that, first I have to click polygon tool, draw one polygon. Next, the cursor becomes crosshair. This is called as crosshair. Then you can draw the polygon. Then go to element, polygon settings. In this, you can change the number of sides as 5, and here star insert as 50 percentage, and if you click OK, then a star will appear. Okay, this is about practical question. Thank you.